What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. As you already know, it's your girl qlasha, and we're back for another video. Now, as you guys can see by the title below, today we're getting a little personal. That's not a shocker here on this channel. You guys know I've opened up with you about so much that has gone on in my life. Today we're getting into my dating life, my past situation that I somewhat shared with y'all. Whatever the tea is that y'all want to know, I'm gonna give it to you on this video, and then I won't be addressing it anymore. There's a reason why you guys don't see that person on my platform anymore. And several people have come to me, inboxed me, emailed me, whatever the case may be, and wanted to know what happened. Where's Bae? We haven't seen him. You don't post about him anymore. I took a break from social media and XYZ. First of all, I want to say that my break from social media had nothing to do with him and had everything to do with me and my mental health, and just trying to stay focused on my goals and things that I'm currently working on. Taking it back, I met this person. I've always known this person through social media because of what he does and what I do, but we've never had the opportunity to link. We finally met and we worked together. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna get into what he does and all of that because people are nosy, and yeah. And during the time that we were working together, everything was very professional on both sides. Nobody was crossing the line. It was what it was. It was a work relationship. Fast forward to a couple of weeks after I came back home from my hometown, this person decided to tell me how they felt about me and the feelings that they had towards me. And at that time, I wasn't dating anybody, but I was talking to different people, so I really wasn't expecting him to say that. You know, I thought that we kind of had chemistry when I met him, but I just never thought that he would, you know, like confess like how he felt, you know what I'm saying? So it really took me off guard, but definitely had chemistry, and we kind of talked a little bit about those feelings, and then I didn't really think too much of it. I thought it would stay where it is since I live here and he lives there. Fast forward to when I went back home a couple of months ago, and I was working on some business stuff. Hold on, y'all. It's a train. Look at it. Before I went home, I was actually talking to somebody. Me and that person kind of were like at a bad place where we kind of stopped talking and communicating daily. But I had every intention of going to see that person when I went home, and it just didn't go that way because this person, Bae, decided that he wanted to cook for me, and he wanted to do all of this super fairy tale as romantic things. And I was like, I've never had that. I've had it, but it's been a while, like since I was young. And I was like, I'm not gonna turn down this opportunity. Like, if this person, you know, we vibing, but we've never really face to face. It was never on that type of time. You see what I'm saying? Because the last time I saw him in person, it was on very much business. So this time he made it clear that it was gonna be on some, you know, we're gonna work, but I feel this way about you. I want to do X, Y, and Z for you. Cooking for me. When I went to Mobile this last time, y'all, I did not have to lift my finger to cook anything. He cooked for me the whole 4 days that I was there. Super romantic. Like, that whole Mobile trip was everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as the romance and just the chemistry, the talks that we had. And you guys can see in the video, I'll put the clip right here.
Presented ever so gracefully.
Right, and all this was his idea, which is so cute to me.
See, she's not feeling too good.
What are you doing? Babe, what are you doing?
I was bringing you some food. There we go. Whoa, I ain't even know you could do that stupid shit, yo. Oh, we in there. All right, y'all, I'm back.
What?
I'm not live or nothing. I'm like, I gotta make some stuff for your content. So I was like, y'all know she been seeing, like, y'all been seeing her make all these statuses about her being in love, but y'all can't see the face right now, but y'all can hear the voice. Don't let that little pretty face and how she act. Look, she turn up on her and say that, ain't that right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Look out here.
Okay.
She a little mouth. Yeah, y'all thought y'all was gonna see my face. Sight.
Like, it was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? That was my man. In my mind, that was my man. We weren't in a relationship yet, but that was my nigga. I cut everybody off for him. I really did. I cut everybody off. out of respect, because I was like, dang, like I didn't expect this to go this way, but now that it's going this way, I want to see where this goes. So that's where my mindset was when I was there. Fast forward to when I come back here, I wasn't expecting it to be this way, the way that things are now. I never would have thought, as I'm sure he probably never would have thought, that things would go downhill the way that they did. There are certain things that I'm gonna leave out due to privacy, and because it's not my place to say certain things about his life, I'm not gonna do that. But there are very, very critical things that cause the divide between us. As you guys know, I've suffered from sexual abuse. I suffer with depression. I suffer with anxiety. So usually in situations, I'm kind of upfront about that with the guys that I talk to. When the time is right, when I feel comfortable with them, I'll let them know, hey, I deal with this. So if I seem this way, it's because my anxiety is on a million and this is going on. So that's why I'm distant from you, or this is why I really need you today, because I'm dealing with this. And I will say that because of what this person has going on in their life, they weren't able to really be there for me when I needed that shoulder to lean on. And you guys know I don't speak to my mom. I don't speak to either one of my parents. But my mom's birthday and my dad's birthday is very hard for me every year because it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I needed him to be there, and I just won't forget, like, he wasn't there. He told me that he has his own issues. I'm paraphrasing. He has his own issues, and there's nothing there's nothing he can do about it. And yeah, and so I have never felt that, like, put down, pushed away, and like I didn't matter than when he said that. And so that really hurt. And it's just a lot of things with communication. He's very, very busy, and my philosophy on busy people is that you make time for what you want to make time for. And I understand that people get super busy and there's nothing they can do about it because of the profession that they're in. However, I just would have liked to feel a little bit more appreciated, wanted, and special when I could share this. I made 2 videos, did a Q&A, and then I did a long distance, 5 things for a long distance relationship or something like that. His ex reached out to me up under one of my videos, not disclosing who she was, like she was a fan or like she was a subscriber, and wanted to talk to me. So I talk to you guys a lot of times through the comments, a lot of times through the DMs, but if it's super personal, I always urge you guys to email me. And so she emailed me and she told me who she was. Let me be clear, I didn't respond because I knew who she was. At a certain point, I talked to him out of respect for him. I was like, hey, you know, your ex is writing me. You can handle that, or how would you like me to handle it? I don't know this lady. You know what I'm saying? And then me and her best friend had a conversation that was very, very peaceful. She let me know what she needed me to know, and I talked to him about what I needed to talk to him about. And it just became really problematic and a lot of drama. And what bothered me about that was because whenever homegirl reached out to me, he downplayed what me and him had. And I want y'all to understand this. You don't ever chase nobody or have nobody out here like downplaying you, because you're a queen, and because I know I'm a queen. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So you can't ever just be out here in these streets like you ain't this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, your face has been covered. Your face is never shown on my platform, and we did that for a reason, out of, you know, just privacy and wanted to get to know each other. But clearly you guys can see on the video and all the interactions that I posted on my social media that this was like he was very much so into all of this, and I was very much so into all of that. But for you to go to your ex and downplay what we had going on, I you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with that. I really don't. I don't respect that. If you knew you didn't want to be with me, you should have kept the business. There would have been absolutely nothing wrong with having chemistry and holding that together, because I would have had no problem with really always single, but I always had options. So you really could have just kept it like it was. You didn't have to cook for me, and we didn't have to have those deep conversations. We didn't have to have like all those, like, we just had so many good memories. And I still have my Polaroid pictures of him that I need to burn because I need to get over him. Currently, right now, he's blocked on everything possible. He went back and forth, and my best friend can tell you, I went back and forth with this man for almost a whole month, I feel like. Blocking him, unblocking him, blocking him, because y'all know how it is. Like, it was so toxic, but I wanted it to work so bad. I didn't want to look dumb for my subscribers. I didn't want to look dumb for my social media following. I didn't want to look dumb for me, because you had you around my son. You see what I'm saying? Like, I had my son still to this day ask about you. So that's just really disheartening, because now I have to undo all of those feelings. Now I have to go back and snatch my emotion out of everything that I poured my emotion into. And I'm a real sweet person, but over the years I've become a lot more hardened, especially with men, because of everything that I've been through. When I tell you stuff, he just wouldn't care. Like, he really would not care. And I want to say this, he's a good person, but he's not for me. Like, he's definitely not for me. There are things that I'm currently working on, and there are things that he is in denial about, I feel like, that he needs to work on. And until he decides, like when I had that light bulb last year that I had X, Y, and Z issues, and now you guys see I'm in a happier space. A lot of y'all tell me all the time, you look so much happier now, because I'm not in denial. I can come on camera and say, hey, I be depressed some days still, but I'm able to allow my feelings. I allow myself that. I was watching an interview with Lauren London when she sat down with Jada for the Red Table Talk, and she talked about her experiences after Nipsey's death, how she was able to grieve and get over that. Some days she was like, I'm not okay, and that's okay. She said, I'm kind to myself. I'm patient with myself. And I feel like that's what I do now. Like, I allow myself, okay, cute, I'm not really feeling 100% today. That's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. And I just start over like that. And I be fine the next day. And he had all these plans about, let's do a YouTube channel together, and let's do this. We had so many plans, and it's just like, why do y'all do that? I just couldn't see myself leading nobody on that way. I don't see myself making somebody feel like this is your person, this is who you're gonna be with, and then all of a sudden it's just not. Like, that's just not your life anymore. That's not your plans anymore. Like, I don't see myself really taking nobody through that. And I would never fake a relationship for YouTube. I would never. And it's so crazy because he actually texted me this morning. I blocked him from Facebook Messenger. I found his other alternate page, blocked him from that. Instagram, the other alternate Instagram. Only way he would get in contact with me is through somebody else's number or email. And he did that this morning, and we talked about it. Well, I let him talk on the phone for like 15 minutes about how he felt, and we just don't. Whenever we have these heart-to-hearts, now we do not get it. And his only solution to the problem is me moving back home to Mobile, and that's just not gonna happen. I even considered it at one point. It's so much, I won't even get into the details of what I've done for him, because we've both been equally good to each other, but me and him are very toxic. I'll leave it like that. We're very toxic for each other, and it's super unfortunate because I still think the world of him. And I just think I love him enough to just let him know that I can't. That's what I told him today. Like, I love myself more. Like, I just do. Because I would just constantly feel like I'm fighting for your love. And I just don't see myself doing it. Like, I've been through too much. I've come too far. I get on this camera all the time and I talk to women about what they deserve and all this type of stuff. You guys have seen me in a shelter. You've seen me fired and rehired and going through all this stuff, and it just would be a waste if I just allowed somebody off this camera, when the camera goes off, for me to be treated like I don't matter and to be blamed, and for that treatment to be blamed on you're busy or you don't get it. When a man wants you, he's gonna do what he has to do to get you and to keep you. And I feel like if you don't do either one of those, you just don't want me for real. And that's fine, because I could just really either pick another one, hell, or just wait on God to send them, because girl, I don't know it. Anyway, this has been an update, girl. I'm single. If you know any uncles or cousins, is your daddy single? Girl, let me know. Y'all like these earrings? They from Fashion Nova. Okay, I'm still waiting on Fashion Nova to cut that check, girl. I just hit, today is actually my 1 month for my lock, so and yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to give y'all an update, girl, and that's it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for all the love that I got on my Fashion Nova try-on haul. I will be doing more of those since you guys seem to like them, okay? And I will see you babies in the next video. Bye.